Hi, I'm Mitchell Gould, and welcome to my career passport.
Welcome to country. You are standing on Wonga for country. We are happy to come together as one on this land.
I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in finance, and I've studied predominantly remotely through open universities. Over the last 18 months, I've had the privilege to be relocated here at Kalgoorlie. I've had access to the WA School Alliance. During my time in the workforce, I've had multiple jobs, even some could say multiple careers. I've operated heavy earth moving machinery. I've driven trucks throughout the city, multi-drop. I've worked on farms, made things in workshops, been a labourer. But I wanted a change and I wanted to be a business owner. I tried to get involved with the green rush, as in medical marijuana when it became legal in 2017 here in Australia. I experienced nothing but brick wall after brick wall when I tried to establish a business. I set up a self-managed super fund to purchase commercial property, to lease it to my business, and it should have worked. But it didn't because the banks weren't going to make money from me due to my low level of debt that I would have needed, and also that I didn't have any business experience. The ODC put a caveat saying you needed to either have a business degree or extensive business experience prior to them awarding a contract.
The employability test within EYBM was a tool that I've never been exposed to, but it gained a pretty awesome insight into our strengths and our weaknesses. In week one, we took this test and we didn't really think too much of it. Fast forward to week 12, and it was scary actually to see the difference in growth that I'd observed. Within the confidence section, I'd observed growth within all sections, yet my biggest weakness, which was career literacy, whilst still weak, had improved significantly. With the perceived employability tool, that showed that I was extremely weak in career exploration, studying career awareness, and career mobility. And as we can see from week 12, there's a marked turnaround in these attributes, yet the overall shape is still the same. This indicates that, to me, that whilst these weaknesses are still there, that observing growth across the whole board is really positive from the time studying in EYBM. During week one, we also did a personality test. I begrudgingly did it as I don't hold much stock in computer-based analysis of people's personalities. And it came up that I was an INTP/A. What does that mean? Well, it means that I'm introverted, intuitive, and a heavy thinker. Well, maybe it might be onto something. I looked into the job roles that a person with this personality type, and funnily enough, a financial analyst comes out of it. So somehow my degree suits me. Well, thanks. But it also showed that people with this personality type were heavy into the sciences and maths, and guess what? That's what I was good at school. So it was a rather interesting exercise that just confirmed that if you listen to yourself and just concentrate on what's right for you rather than what's right for other people, that you might be on the right track.
Feedback about the Enhance Your Business 9 unit is completely positive. That's not to say that every moment was great. We were challenged as a class and as an individual and to do things that are not the status quo. And it's really important that that's what happens in your education journey. I personally had a hard time dealing with the ethical unit because what I see is ethically and morally correct is not what someone else does. So not only did I have a hard time, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a pretty hard thing to pull off in academia. I really like the exposure to the Gaddy pitch and how a framework like that allows to be more effective in gaining a connection with a person. All in all, having the framework based where attendance is mandatory and we have to do our feedback within 48 hours better reflects the work environment that we're going to be subjected to. So overall, very positive and very enjoyable unit. Time I've spent at Curtin University has been really good in some aspects and has had some rather large drawbacks in others. My mindset has completely changed through the knowledge and the growth of my mind during the process, but studying online has been pretty lonely. Through my coursework, I haven't managed to engage with anyone in a meaningful way. And I feel that that's been the largest drawback of this whole experience. Contrary to that, I've engaged with other people and other clubs external to Curtin, and it's been extremely rewarding. I've engaged with the local Toastmasters Club here in Kalgoorlie, and that has really helped me come out of my shell in public people groups. I've also engaged heavily within other local community groups, and this has been very rewarding, not just for myself, but for my family as well. Where to from here? What a question. The greatest part of EYBM is that it made me open my eyes about where I'm getting pushed versus where I want to go. The course of my degree has been pushing me into a graduate position, and as I've finishing up my studies, real world applicable knowledge is severely missing. Yet the reason I started studying was to construct my own business or purchase a pre-existing business and apply what I've learned to be successful, to ensure a lifestyle for my family. If I can take only one thing from EYBM, my career forward, was focusing on where I truly want to go rather than what other people expect me to do is the right thing to do. Message to my future self. Life is but a series of moments. Take the time to enjoy each and every one. Focus on your family, be true to your friends, and don't give up when the times are the darkest. If you keep doing what you've been doing, everything's just going to be fine. So don't stress, don't worry. It's all going to be just fine. Most of all, don't forget to have fun. In conclusion, who knows what the future holds? Stepping away from the comfort of university study into the workforce is daunting, yet it has to be done. I'm really looking forward to the challenges that lay ahead and look back at the times when I've been able to engage with my tutors and really buckle down on some really important topics. Thank you, Mel, and the EYBM team for taking the time to put us through a course of study that is contrary to the norm. Thank you.